Hello and welcome to another episode of EdgeCraft. I'm your host, Matt, and it is great to see you today. Now you may be wondering, Matt, why are you in the middle of a dark rainstorm? Well, it's simple, really. I am going to be doing a lot of this episode at nighttime because today we are going to build a phantom killing farm. And we're going to do it right up there on the top of the waterfall next to my watchtower. And it is about to be daytime, which is great, because we don't want to build at night. We want to build during the day. But this rain and everything is going to go away in just a moment. Now, obviously, we are looking to build this phantom farm so that we can get phantom membranes so we can repair our Elytra. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, I have a very simple design in mind that we're going to be building, and I'm thinking we're going to build it right here-ish. Let's see. Yeah, right here, I think. So we just need a little bit of dirt. Let me get this dirt real quick. Alright, there we go. And so we're going to create a nice flat area for this this phantom farm to go in. And I think this, like I said, is going to be the best spot. Now it's okay that it's over this, this cave thing right here. In fact, we are going to want a little bit of a hole anyway in front, so this is going to be just fine. So we'll do that right there, and I think this is going to work out perfectly. And we just need to close that off. And you may be wondering, Matt, this is a phantom farm. Why are you making a hole? I don't understand. Yeah, that's because when you're farming the phantoms, other mobs may want to come and like kill you, and we need protection against those other guys. So I am just building up a little bit of some protection. So here we go. This is good right here. Oh, hello, Mr. Zombie. I know it's a rainstorm. There we go. All right. Anyone else around? No. Okay, good. So what we want to do, and I've got the materials here, some cobwebs, some glass, lots of wood, but what we want to do is we are going to want to make this 7 wide. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this will go up 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. This is going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Is it up 4? Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I needed up 5. Okay. No problem. Not a problem. Because we are going to be building up these walls as well. By the way, this is not going to be the prettiest build. It's just not. It's not pretty. But that's okay. We're not going for pretty here. We're going for a phantom killing thing. So I want to put some glass on top of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Beautiful. We're going to do another layer of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just like that. We are going to place logs going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be good. And we're going to build this up like that. We're going to build this across like this, just to give us a little bit of some borders. Man, these zombies, they want to eat me. And yeah, so but essentially what we are doing is we are creating a box for us to hide in when the phantoms come to kill us, because we don't want the phantoms to kill us. We want them to die to our ingenious traps. And by ingenious, I mean spider webs. That's not all that genius, but that's okay. So let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. And oh, nope. I want that to go sideways like this. Perfect. And we will put down one last row here. Good. We're going to fill in the top of this with planks. By the way, if you're going to build this, you can build this out of any types of material that you want. You can make it look prettier if you want. You know, sometimes I go for pretty, sometimes I just go for fast and easy. And I happen to have a whole lot of dark oak because I've been farming dark oak like crazy. And so I thought I would use up some of that wood. Alright, there we go. There we go. This is already looking good. I'm going to put the door right here, I think. So let's see, I got myself a door. Oops. Door. And I want that to go right there. Perfect. Good. 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 And good. We gotta light this place up because we don't want monsters spawning inside. Just like this. And we are going to create a slight step down here at the bottom. Yes. And I'm gonna make the floor. Let's see, looks like I'm going to have to go down here and tower up a tiny bit just so that I can, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. It can be a dirt floor for now. And now, here comes the magic. What we want to do is in that area, and I need a temporary block so I can just get over there. In here, we want to put a spiderweb there, and then we want one here, and one there. Good. We want one here, and one here. So see how that looks? Good. And the phantoms are going to get caught in this thing. And then we want a spiderweb there, a spiderweb there, and a spiderweb there. Now we don't need these blocks, those were just to help us put down the spiderwebs. And now this is basically complete. The only thing I want to do is, because I'm going to be inside of this thing, and monsters could try to come and kill me by climbing up here, right? I want to try to block this off. There we go. And we are going to put trap doors like so here, there, and here, there, and on the other side as well. And what will happen is, oh, that's not what I want. What will happen is the monsters, no, just one, thanks. The monsters will think those are solid blocks, and they'll like, ooh, like walk right towards me, and they'll fall in this pit down here. Now, if you wanted to, you really could put like magma blocks or things like that underneath there, and kill them and harvest all of their delicious items. but we're not going to do that. So the next thing we need to do is we need to wait for it to be nighttime, and we need to kill some phantoms. So I am just going to tidy this up a tiny bit, and we're going to go over to the camera account, and we're going to watch me kill some phantoms and see how this thing does. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so I did a little bit of work on the farm just for a second, added a little bit more glass on the ceiling because the phantoms only spawn if there's clear access to sky above you, and glass counts as clear. And I added some torches to the top so that snow wouldn't form. But let's get right into the story. We're going to do, for this super fast phantom killing session, 1 Samuel chapter 16. And this is where Samuel goes and finds the new king of Israel. All right, starting in verse 1. The Lord said to Samuel, "How long will you mourn for Saul, since I have rejected him as king over Israel? Fill your horn with oil and be on your way. I am sending you to Jesse of Bethlehem. I have chosen one of his sons to be king." But Samuel said, "How can I go? If Saul hears about it, he will kill me." The Lord said, "Take a heifer with you and say, 'I have come to sacrifice to the Lord.' Invite Jesse to the sacrifice, and I will show you what to do. You are to anoint for me the one I indicate." All right, so here's what's going on. Basically, God's telling Samuel, all right, it's time to pick the new king. And Samuel's a little worried here. He says, well, I mean, if I pick a new king, the current king is probably going to get angry and kill me. And God's like, don't worry about it. Just have a little feast. Invite Jesse, because this guy, he's the father of the new king. So invite him to this feast, and then I'll tell you who's going to be the king. All right, so verse 4. Samuel did what the Lord said. When he arrived at Bethlehem, the elders of the town trembled when they met him. They asked, "Do you come in peace?" Samuel replied, "Yes, in peace. I have come to sacrifice to the Lord. Consecrate yourselves and come to the sacrifice with me." Then he consecrated Jesse and his sons and invited them to the sacrifice. When they arrived, Samuel saw Eliab and thought, "Surely the Lord's anointed stands here before the Lord." All right, so Samuel gets there. Everyone's a little scared because they're like, Samuel, you're not going to yell at us again or bring down God's wrath on us, because last time Samuel was a little upset about some things. Samuel's like, no, we're just here to sacrifice. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's all have a meal. So he invites Jesse's family, and he sees Jesse's oldest son, Eliab, and he's like, oh yeah, this is the guy. He's big, he's strong, he's tough. This is going to be the king. Verse 7. But the Lord said to Samuel, "Do not consider his appearance or his height, for I have rejected him. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." So then Jesse called Abinadab and had him pass in front of Samuel. But Samuel said, "The Lord has not chosen this one either." Jesse then had Shammah pass by, but Samuel said, "Nor has the Lord chosen this one." Jesse had 7 of his sons pass before Samuel. But Samuel said to him, "The Lord has not chosen these." So he asked Jesse, "Are these all the sons you have?" All right, so here's what's going on. Samuel is all about these sons. They're big, they're strong, they look great. But God tells Samuel, listen, I don't look at the outward appearance. I look at what's in the heart. These aren't the sons I'm looking for. And so Samuel asks, "Is there anyone else?" And Jesse responds, "There is still the youngest. He is tending the sheep." Samuel said, "Send for him. We will not sit down until he arrives." So he sent for him and had him brought in. He was glowing with health and had a fine appearance and handsome features. Then the Lord said, "Rise and anoint him. This is the one." So Samuel took the horn of oil and anointed him in the presence of his brothers. And from that day on, the Spirit of the Lord came powerfully upon David. Samuel then went to Ramah. All right, so that's the end of our story for today, but I just want to point out one quick thing. David is a shepherd, and he's the youngest of the family. 2 things that were not king-worthy. I mean, typically in all of these other nations, you always picked the eldest son, the strongest, the biggest. I mean, that was who was going to be the king. And not only that, not a shepherd. Shepherds were considered the lowliest of all people. They were dirty and stinky out in the field with the animals all day. They were not kings. But that's who God chose. God always chooses all of us, despite our weaknesses. All right, let's get back to some Minecraft. All right, and so that is awesome. We picked up 31 phantom membranes from this little farm. That is pretty sweet. Now, we were there for about, it was probably 4, maybe 5 nights. I cut up the days, of course, and I used that time to clean up my mess from building the Winter Wonderland. Basically, I just got together all of the resources that I used and put them back into my storage system. I did a little bit of maintenance and took care of my cactus farm and things like that. And yeah, so I did a lot of things that, you know, just need to do off camera, no big deal. During the day, while I collected those phantom membranes at night. Now, obviously, you saw there were times when the phantoms hit the side of the building instead of coming in through the front. And that was unfortunate, but it did keep me safe. I mean, I didn't die from that, which was the whole point. So what I need to do now is I need to take my Elytra. I need to go over to, I guess I don't have an anvil. Maybe I need to make an anvil. All right, let's go make an anvil real quick. I must have killed my anvil in a previous episode, and I forgot to remake it. So let's take a look. I got a little bit of iron I've been filling up on. Let's see. I think maybe you'd only need 3, but let's see. Yep, 3. All right, and let's bring those back into the ingots because I don't need those all out. Alright, back up to our little workshop area in our mine. And let's see, put down the anvil right there. Whew, nice and loud. Alright. Alright, let's see. If we put in 1, alright, it's going to cost 2, 3, 4. Alright, 5 levels, full health. I'll take it. So, alright, cost 4 phantom membranes. I'll hold on to those till later. Now what I really need to do is I need to enchant this thing with some unbreaking right there. Yes. So let's put this and this together and boom. Now it's unbreaking 3. And that's going to help us out a lot with, yeah, I got a lot of stuff in here, but the only other thing I need on this is mending. So, yeah, now that we've got a fully repaired Elytra and it's unbreaking and we've got a way to repair it most of the time, we can go flying around a little bit more often because, you know, that's what I like to do. Let's see if I can do this. There we go. Up, up, and away. So, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed making it. And I will see you in the next one. I want to die. We'll land over here. Ooh, nice soft landing on our beautiful glass structure that we actually haven't finished because I was going to build something underneath it. We could do that maybe next episode. All right, guys. See you later. God bless. Bye.